Hey, we're not even doing intros. We're just we're live. Oh, wait, okay. I'm just not getting any audio from you now. Oh, wait, okay. I'm just not getting any audio from you now. Oh boy, what just went wrong? We were just good. Give me 1 second here. Oh boy, what the hell just happened? We were just fine.
Back now in Philadelphia, about 28 minutes until the debate begins. A debate.
Oh, what? Oh,
With our Matt Gutman.
I know what the issue is.
Conflict in the Middle East, and Matt, I know this debate is being watched very closely there.
Very closely, Martha, and a former longtime advisor.
Okay, hold on, guys.
He's going to be one
Jeezy.
for what former President Trump has to say about Iran. He said for Netanyahu, both Harris and Trump are known quantities, but the advisor telling me.
All right, can I get a test 1, 2, boys?
Presidency would be a dream come true.
No. Okay.
The mounting scrutiny that Trump
How about now?
been under increasing allegations that he's been dragging his feet on this.
No. Okay.
Like this, but he's likely going to say and repeat what he
Okay. Let
It's
me.
back. We have internet.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
have happened. If he were president, he would have been able to obstruct
Right.
Hamas
Yeah.
and Netanyahu into a ceasefire and hostage deal that would have saved the lives of many Palestinians and, of course, those hostages, Martha.
Okay. So I can hear you, but nobody else can. Bio. Yes. Bio. Correct. Yeah, you are. Fine. No, not yet. Bio. Be this
I guess
one?
you're all of us.
Oh, there you go.
Oh look, hey, guys, look. There's another British guy talking on this video, right? So
British.
it's not just me. It's not just British. It's not just me.
I'm British.
No,
Okay,
you know,
I think
you know.
you would think we've done this before.
Yeah, I know.
We're not.
It doesn't happen very often, Sid. You can forgive yourself, mate.
Yeah, can I? Thank you. Okay, so how we're running this is there is a link I am going to put in the chat here in a moment. And you guys will click on that, and that is how you will join us in watching it, because I am not sharing any of the audio or video to the chat on the output.
It's not allowed.
Copyright.
It's not allowed,
issues.
Sid. Yeah. Despite this apparently being like a big deal for America, no, you're not allowed to share it. No,
That's really
Not
weird,
allowed.
isn't it?
it is weird, Shelley.
It's very strange.
Speaking of strange, how are you, Shelley?
Okay,
I'm
we're pulling it
strange,
back
Drum.
a minute. There we go. Got that there. The link is going in the chat now. I don't know why it keeps jumping to the front. If the and I'm not even logged in on the channel.
Oh boy.
And the if it keeps giving us the runaround where it keeps logged in on buffering and changing and doing all this
boy.
other stuff, what we're going to end up doing is we are going to just watch it on the ABC channel. We'll watch it live together and just run commentary that way.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
Yeah, so we're running like 5 minutes behind on the watch together right now.
Yeah, well, how do I watch both? I don't know. You got to figure that shit out.
Yeah,
Well, Aaron, what
You gotta
you
talk to
can
me.
just take the link and have that open in a separate tab. Then you can hear it in the background, but you will be or the other way, you can watch it but still hear us on another tab. As long as they're both open.
I wonder if they're choking it out through Restream services. We might have to watch it. Channel.
Yeah, because we're like, the countdown for them is like 14 minutes, 28 seconds, and the countdown on here was like 20 minutes. So we're like 5 or 6 minutes behind.
I see 45.
Yeah, no, see, there. Okay, now we're live. Right there, right about there. 14. Yeah, okay, so don't touch anything. Don't touch it. Leave it where it is.
Don't touch it!
That's
Don't
exactly where it
touch
is
it.
right now in the live shot.
Subscribe, like, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay! All right. So as long as that stays stable, then we're in decent shape. Now we're just. Oh, now it stopped. Okay, I don't know what's going on now.
Lady Monteceros, good idea. Stream on the TV and debate on your tablet. Smart.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, whatever's
That's
going
a
on
smart girl.
Watch Together right now is relatively in tune.
Okay, we should be good.
Keeps jumping though. I don't know why.
What do we think of this guy's American flag pin right there? It seems a bit too long for my liking.
Well, you British would have a problem with our flag, wouldn't you?
Let's. Hey, this is about your country, man.
British.
Don't make this about me,
I
Scribe.
actually had an argument with somebody on Twitter the other day because somebody put up a bunch of pictures and said, who should be the next James Bond? And showed off a bunch of actors, half of whom were American or something or Australian. And all I said was, must be British. And then this genius pipes in and says, well, then I guess Sean Connery shouldn't have been James Bond because he was Scottish. And
Oh, my God.
And I said,
No
and I
jokes
said,
allowed.
I said very
Wow.
flatly, I said, Scotland is part of Great Britain. And he's like, yeah, well, go to Scotland and tell Scots that they're English because they're not English. And I was like, well, I think you're talking about British because England is a country within Great Britain, along with, Wales and Scotland. And he just,
Ireland.
yeah, and by the end of it, I said, boy, I'm a different kind of English major today. But I'm dumb.
I mean, look, he does have a never tell a Scot that he's British. they won't.
Oh no,
like it.
right. Oh no, he said English. He said English.
He
And I
said
well,
English, yeah.
You probably wouldn't, but he was trying to. Anyway, he got England and Britain mixed up. And
And Britain mixed up.
I kind of wanted to tell me, you know how you can be Texan but also an American? Yeah, you can be Scottish but also British. Yeah, anyway.
Dude, I tell you, that really does piss me off when someone will be like, "Oh, he was doing a British accent." Like, there is no such thing as a British accent.
Yeah, when I was at the burn, I ran into
But you
at
call it the
least-
burn? You've shortened it to the burn.
That's what it is.
When
That's
I was
what-
there,
all
I
right,
ran
Shelley, thank
into
you.
At least a half a dozen Brits, and none of you guys talked the same.
Yeah, they all talk very differently.
You know, I just thought
And none
we
of
should
them are
probably,
as funny as me. Right?
we should probably talk
That's
about the
true.
debate. We should probably talk about the debate for a second.
Oh,
before
I
the
suppose,
debate
we
starts.
should. Yeah. We've got some bingo cards, right, Scrub?
Yes, we have bingo cards. I have a bingo card. Drunkle has a bingo card. So if you're interested in bingo cards, there are bingo cards. I put mine out on Twitter and also on my Discord if you want to pick it up. And I'll be
I
following
got
along.
Scribes
with
up right now. Drunkle
Okay.
is minimized his.
that. Okay.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
So Drunkle's is not allowed to be shown again. On
It's there. It's there. Look, hey, I spent more time on the top part of the card than I did the actual squares. I spent more time.
I want to get out my
on the-
my debate analysis or pre-game thing before we get too close to the wire here.
Great idea.
So the advantage that Kamala has here is that with Trump being cut off from making snarky remarks, he has a lesser chance of like one-upping her like he did with Hillary Clinton and the whole I wouldn't want this person in charge of the law enforcement in this country, because then he said, because you'd be in jail. You know, he can't get those sort of like quick, snappy sound bites. And it also,
yeah.
And it also gives her the opportunity, because one of the things that Kamala is good at is rehearsed and practiced answers to things without being interrupted. Her whole speech way back when against Biden and busing and all that was rehearsed and practiced. It wasn't like some off-the-cuff answer to a question. And so if she's been spending her time having pat, canned answers to specific topics, and she doesn't have any interruption from the other side, then she might turn out to perform a lot better than if she were having to actually, quote unquote, face off with Trump mic to mic. And she,
I like
There's
that.
no way she could actually face off against the Trump that ran in 2016, and that's why they're doing this. They're trying to prevent
that's
that.
exactly why. That's right. I think that one of his strengths is, well, basically what I was trying to do then was just fucking shut people up and talking over them. That's what I don't think Trump, because he can come in and he can refute point after point as long as they are in front of him at the time. Whereas if Harris in this instance is managing to rattle a couple of points off, I don't think Trump is the kind of person who can sit there and remember what he was going to say for each point. He has to do them then and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of goes off on tangents.
Oh, Kiever
Yeah.
for 5 on the super. Thank you very much, Kiev.
Over the hiya, Dogcat Fox. Oh, Dogcat Fox.
We've got Dogcat Fox.
He's doing the
Dogcat
thing
Fox.
here. Wow.
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 Wowee! Wow. Carousel just says Triple A bingo rules. You're goddamn right, mate. If either of our bingo cards get a line, everybody gets laid.
The other thing too is Kamala. The only thing that can really throw Kamala off her game is
Why is Chris Christie on the screen?
because he's got nothing better to do.
Oh,
I mean, he really doesn't.
left.
He really doesn't have anything better to do. The moderators are going to be very important here. The CNN moderators for the first debate really impressed me with just how they stuck on the questions. They held Biden and Trump to, if they didn't clearly answer the question they were asked, they went back and tried again. I was actually really impressed with how CNN handled the last one. I'm not sure how ABC is going to do it, if they're going to play softball with Kamala and fact check Trump live, if they're going to hold him to the fire. If Kamala is given a question she doesn't clearly answer and they hold her to answering the question, that might trip her up.
I think you've got to follow the money on this one, Scrub, because ABC, I mean, the debate is actually being held on Disney Plus as well. Because
my
Disney
God.
owns
Multicast Disney
ABC.
Plus.
Yeah, that's true. That is
So,
true.
I mean, your real question here is like, who are they going to be softballing a particular nominee here? Well, I mean, Disney loves fucking money. I think, if anything, they're going to be softballing Donald Trump.
Angelverse also sends in, how's it going, Dogcat Fox? Oh, Dogcat Fox.
Oh, Shelley, you do it. Wowie wow. Do it. Go.
Wowie, wow.
Oh, Christ. Fucking
This
all
is
right.
terrible.
Just
I
don't
know how
bother.
to do it.
And you wowie wow out like a girl.
Right?
You girl.
Like a girl.
Fucking disgusted.
I'm just here because I wanted to watch the debate. Leave me alone.
The best thing Trump can do is to not make ad hominem attacks. If he
No, I think he
sticks
should.
to spiking her on her record, holding her to the contradictions of her past policy positions, whatever those
Yeah.
are, if he doesn't stoop to talking about her race or talking about the DEI stuff or
You should
anything
know
else,
that bringing up her race is way too hot button.
well,
I should imagine he's been briefed on that. Yeah, don't.
one would hope. I mean, he did a really good job, again, in sort of holding back from being a snarky machine on Biden. But then, of course, here's the other thing, too, is that of the two of them, more rides on this for Kamala than Trump. Because Trump, we have no end of Trump doing debates, rallies, answering questions, interviews, and everything else. Kamala has cloistered herself away from any kind of real scrutiny or exposure this entire time. That
Right.
interview she gave the other week with Tim Waltz was an absolute disaster that we'll never see because half of the interview was never aired.
Right.
They only put out 18 minutes of whatever the hell else went on, and she couldn't even answer the first question asked her with any clarity. So while Trump, we looked at this just like with the last debate.
sorry, Scrap. Sin, you might want to pin that on your chat there, bro.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Oh
Yeah. Sorry, Scrap.
No, I was going to say is that more rides on this for Kamala than Trump. Trump
Yeah.
is the devil, and Kamala, this is her. I mean, this is her first real outing in the sense that she's got no script. It's not pre-recorded. She doesn't have a buddy. And if I really hope the moderators, A, didn't leak the questions to her ahead of time, and B,
Funny that you say that with Donna Brazile.
yeah, it's
on the
funny.
screen.
Funny that I say that when Donna Brazil's on the screen. And B, that they actually really ask her the tough questions and hold her to account to them. Did we lose the live again?
Oh,
Oh
boy.
god, do you know what? It's just gone back to the beginning. I got fucking 15 seconds out of 55 minutes here.
Hold on. Yeah, we've lost the live feed again. We're on something else now.
Oh boy.
All right, we should be.
I think, regardless of this is going to be an interesting thing. This is, I think, a lot of people are going to be expecting playground insults from Trump, and indeed, a lot of fucking playground, or maybe even just like dog whistles. where she'll mention like fucking having a tiny hand in policies or something like that. I'm fully expecting that kind of
There we
shit from
go.
Kamala as well, of just this kind of little wink to the crowd. It's this, you got Trump against Harris, which is I mean, at best is going to be very, very childish.
John Galt says, "Buddy, you mean emotional support twink?"
Yeah, Tim Walz.
Jesus.
dude.
He also says Trump just needs to let her talk. Just shut up and let her go.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
really does. I mean, for the most part, and when he gets an opportunity to try to dig into her on a bad answer, to do that too, but not go after her personally, and just give her all the space that she needs.
Well, she only actually put up her official policies. Was it yesterday or the day before?
Yeah, a couple of
Something like
days
that.
ago.
Yeah, just a couple of days.
And they are a literal copy paste of Biden's policies from before. But then she has the audacity to name it "Moving America Forward," like she wasn't a part of the administration that was still trying to head those policies anyway. I don't think she's going to do very well if Trump fucking hones in on that and says like, why if you running for president right now is you admitting that the previous administration has done a bad job. And you were part of the previous administration.
Well, yeah, that's the thing that anybody could hit her on, is because if she says she's a candidate of change, my question for her would be, well, okay, while you were vice president and up to this very day, what policies or positions of President Biden's did you disagree with and you would like to change now?
I mean, there were lots, though. I mean, she actually came up before she was chosen as the VP while he was running, said, I believe Joe Biden's accusers about sexual assault. She said, no, I think he's a racist old man.
Not only that,
Well,
but they're trying to gaslight everybody into the fact that she was not the border czar now.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
insane. And really, the other thing Trump can do is he can use the same complaints against her as he did against Biden, because she's part and parcel of the same administration. So he can go
Yeah.
after Afghanistan. He can go after the economy. He can go after the specifically the one thing I can't wait for Trump to do is, it's really difficult to tell the difference between myself and my opponent, because she keeps copying my policies and thinking she can do them better when I was doing them the whole time. The border,
Oh,
tax on tips, on and on and
tax
on.
on
yeah.
tips. That's right. Yeah. This is like, guys, this is the most adult conversation I've had in ages.
Well, you know
No,
why
I
that
believe
is.
that.
You know why that is. We're the colonists that kick your ass.
That's because my life doesn't contain near enough scribe as it does.
That's true.
Oh well, it's not going to. I don't swing that way, so you won't contain much more.
Oh, you will. You will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll be there. Don't worry.
A minute down. We're down to the final minute. The final countdown.
I don't think these guys are really there.
That's
you
true.
tell it
This
that
is the
they've
largest
set up a little.
audience they're going to have.
Oh God. Kara Soldier says, a drunken dog, are you admitting you're a child? No, sir. I just have the mentality of one.
And
And it
hang
keeps
out
you
with-
Hangs out with
entertained, so
children
shut up.
mostly.
hang out with
Well.
children.
Legally, not anymore.
Yeah, at the park with a mustache.
Trench coat.
Groucho Marx glasses and nose.
He has a bag of candy in a white van.
Yeah, so somebody comes up to you and says, "So you have any kids over there?" And you just say, "Not yet."
Which one's yours? I don't know yet.
Why, you want one?
I haven't decided yet. All right, here we
What are
go.
you doing?
Let's
8
do it.
seconds.
Here we go.
Oh boy,
Come on.
here we go. Here we go.
Yes.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Wait, how you get 8 seconds?
I said 3, and that's
Do
15,
it. The
so the
tyrants
audio
did
is
it.
not matching.
Hitler took the
That's fine.
guns. Stalin took the guns.
This is the audio.
Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took
want
the
to match
guns.
that.
Hugo Chavez took the
This is
guns.
10
And I'm
seconds.
here to tell you.
Are we're all watching the same thing.
1776 will commence again if you try to take off firearms.
Officially started.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Head job it for 1776. No comment. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Are you guys seeing the two talking?
A
ahead
wise
of the
man's
debate?
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got generic white guy and that woman from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Gotcha.
Hold up.
You're a king. You
Right
have an
now.
army, greatest navy in the history of the world.
This
Fuck
is a
you,
piece
You
blow me.
blow me. I
Dude,
can't
I
wait for
love
this
it.
dumpster fire to get started. Yeah, we're getting there.
Bro, I mean, who donated that?
What
It was
is
John Goodman.
John Galt, you're going to need your laptop. You've
Mate,
got to listen to two
bro.
different things at once.
I love this. I love it because it's pure sports, mate. The
Thank you,
sets,
Gator Guy and Head Chop It. Much appreciated, fellas.
the sets, the editing, it's brilliant. I love this shit. Look at that! Look at the graphics there, like bang!
Is that the dog freaking out?
And Lindsay Davis, guys, Lindsay Davis.
That's gonna be a pass.
I mean, I was just making sure that we were on exactly the same time, which I assume we are because we're on the same page, but it's unprecedented, guys. It's literally never happened before.
The rules of tonight's debate.
No shoulder pads should have been one of the rules there, Scribe. Her fucking suit jacket looks like Madonna's tits in the 90s.
No, this is screwing up. This keeps screwing up.
Okay.
There we go. We should be good.
Okay.
There's no audience?
That's
No,
insane.
That's stupid.
Holy shit, that is so dumb.
That is very weird.
Are you telling us that we have a bigger audience right now than the actual presidential debate?
That's
does?
true. And
Oh
guys
my
out there in
God.
the chat watching and all that, make sure you follow the links down below to Drunkle Streamlabs, Scribe's channel, and should you feel so
are they
inclined,
gonna
my
shake
slaps,
hands?
make sure you like
Oh,
and share.
oh!
Nice.
Hey,
He
all
didn't
right,
come to the center.
No, she came out, but she made a big deal of going over.
He's wearing black. Is she at a funeral? Spirited and thoughtful.
Steve Dave, I see you. I'll grab you in a minute, mate, all right?
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Economy.
Vice President, you mean President Biden, not Trump.
Oof.
Why would you give this to Harris first?
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
He only had a plan 2 days ago, Kamala.
That's not a plan.
Yep, no, not a plan.
Yeah, my plan is to make it better.
Oh, opportunity comedy. Forgot that one.
Ah,
Oh, $25,000 Heather credit. Yep.
Yep.
She's not answering the question.
He didn't ask about what her plan is. He asked, is it better?
yeah.
No, she's playing her hand a little bit too early here.
She brought up
is.
the housing credit, so circling that on my bingo card.
You've only got
Yeah.
so many cards. She's into it early. She's
Yeah.
going to burn out, man.
Yo, we can't do that right now, Kamala.
Yeah, I need a crib for
Oh,
some.
mentions her mom.
Scribe, yes!
Mentions her
Oh my
mom.
god, so early!
Small businesses. Their actual stands, not them sitting down with notes. That's
She's
true.
not
I'm
answering the
forward thinking.
question. She's not answering the question.
My opponent.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which worked?
no. Are we better off than we were 4 years ago, Kamala? That was the question.
That is a lovely soundbite there. The Trump sales tax. That's good. That's going to run.
Who?
They're lying. I think I had $4,000 more a year 4 years ago.
Does she sound close to tears to anyone else?
All right.
That's how she always sounds.
Uh, China.
China.
Probably the worst ever.
You're saying no. She's so full of shit.
He's actually answering the question for the most part.
That's the thing. That's right.
Nope.
Yeah.
Being allowed in movie theaters.
Oh, thank you, Trump.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Trump.
Right off the rip.
Eating the cats.
Delicious
He should have
cats.
said it. He should have said it because they're not putting it in the news.
you,
that
Paul.
was strong. That was strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good ending.
He actually.
He's been coached, hasn't he?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's.
That was the
Did he?
pandemic. He caused the pandemic.
He made it, apparently.
I'm doing it. Mention of COVID. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Pandemic.
January
yeah.
6th. January 6th.
Pandemic in Jan 6.
Did she do Jan 6 as well?
Yep.
Yep.
Fucking hell, we're off.
Really? I haven't heard any name calling yet.
From who?
Oh, Project 2025.
Oh!
Oh. 2025. He's not. Project 2025 isn't even real.
It's not.
This is fucking ridiculous.
M4
I mean, it is-
Jan
it-
6.
It is real, but like he said that he is not doing anything with it.
It's not made by anybody who has anything to do with anything.
No, exactly, yeah. Nice. Oh, press are gonna run with that, aren't they?
Mhm.
True.
Yep.
Good
Yep.
point.
That's 100% correct. Yes. I wish he would have
Uh-oh.
spoken more about what bounce back is.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Goldman
Oh, yes,
Sachs,
let's
huh?
listen to them.
You're,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
citing Goldman Sachs
Yeah.
on this?
Yeah, really weird that, isn't it?
That's the exact same thing Bryden brought up before.
Where was all this economic opportunity for the past 4 years, though?
Exactly.
Shit.
He did the thing.
He did do the thing. She does look very sour.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes.
Run, Spot, run.
Oh my god, that was devastating.
Good.
If we're producing gas, there's no tariffs on it.
Yep.
China.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it, M4. Thank you.
Get it.
Yep.
Nobody who know the link is at the top of the chat, mate.
Yeah, the link for where we're watching
Oh.
is pinned at the top. Administration.
Then why did you keep the tariffs? Then why'd you keep the tariffs?
Who made the tariffs, Joe? Chips?
Fries?
Don't do that.
So,
Quantum computing?
What?
an AI.
All right, so
Jesus.
what have you
is
done on
quantum
this in the last
computing?
3.5 years?
He's talking about bacon. She's talking about fucking graphics cards.
Yeah, let's talk. Oh, yeah?
Oh no.
Oh, so
Punctuation.
you...
I thought it wasn't from
Yeah,
China.
yeah, it wasn't from China. What the hell? That's racist, Kamala.
Yeah. Cool.
laughs or cackles? Laughs or cackles, Kamala?
Yep.
That was me.
Oh, call her commie. Trump calls her a commie.
It is.
Oh, the press are getting around with that as well. He's being very well behaved.
Mm-hmm.
Abortion rights, circling those.
Mhm.
Get it.
They better take her on for one of her policy flip-flops.
Yeah, because she's never changed her position.
All right.
Oh, no. No. Is that true?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
Circling Tim Waltz.
Mm-hmm.
Good enough.
I think 12 weeks is fair.
12 weeks is plenty fair. You know if you're pregnant or not. And if you don't, then you fucked up. Oh, well. Put it up for adoption.
Well, there's always a flight of stairs. Good.
As it should be.
Oh, fact-checking. Oh, geez.
Lies. Lies.
As was his prerogative.
Yeah, that's what presidents do.
That's what
like
presidents
you
do.
won't. Like,
Hillary Clinton would have picked 3 to endorse Roe, so...
you'd fucking pick 3, Kamala.
What?
Trump abortion bans.
It's a lovely soundbite as well.
We got the Trump sales tax, Trump abortion
Yeah,
ban.
Trump abortion. Yeah, that's right. Tomorrow's headlines.
Tell me
That's
about
what
vaccine.
he just said.
Tell me about vaccine mandates, Kamala.
That is what he just said.
They voted for it.
You denied
There
care
is
for a miscarriage?
There is no state where a miscarriage is criminalized. None. You're lying, Kamala.
Wasted time there. Well, you said but
It
the
wasn't
Democrats
a law
had
in the first place.
Democrats
They've
had
had 3 years to
plenty
do
of
this.
time to codify this shit, but
Yep,
you didn't
they've
because
had
you
all this
wanted it to
time.
be the hot button topic that you were going to win every fucking debate on. And now it's not working.
His project 2025. Oh my God. That's insane that people actually believe this. They're going to monitor if you're pregnant or not to arrest you.
Yeah, you get
Come
arrested if you go
on.
to another state for healthcare, which and at no point did
Right,
the
right.
fucking moderator say
These people
that's
believe
false.
it.
That bit is true. That.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
She's gonna stack the court. Stay on topic, Trump.
Oh, JD Vance. Why are you fact checking Trump and holding him
Yeah.
to the questions?
But not her. Yeah. Yeah. Get it.
You can't.
It's insulting.
What? Donald Trump's abortion bans?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's all sound bites.
Donald
man.
Trump's abortion ban said she's been in office for 3.5 years to fix.
Right.
Right.
Donald Trump has reached beyond his presidency to affect abortion rights in the country over the last 3.5 years.
From
Why do
beyond
they need
the
2
office.
jobs? Yeah, why is that, Kamala? Why do they need 2 jobs and can't afford childcare?
Why are they having to do that under your administration, Kamala?
Why would it be any different with you as president?
How is he putting anybody through anything? He's not in power.
They've given him good advice on not making eye contact with her.
Yeah, she keeps looking at him. He's straight ahead. She's shaking her head and everything. He's just stoic. I thought your mic was muted.
That's
bitch.
what the question was, and she didn't answer it. They did.
Muted mics, Kamala? What's going on?
Yeah, what happened to the muted mics?
Afterbirth abortion is called death.
Murder. Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Circling borders are.
Yeah. Well, they were talking about it before.
Huff new? No, redid Trump stuff. Yes. Here we go.
That's a good question.
Oh, God. What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah.
So? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Drop in the ocean.
Wow, 1,500? Wow.
Well, then how did Biden do these restrictions recently, then, if he didn't have that passed? What? You have all the power to do that now.
Yep.
What's stopping you from doing it?
Fentanyl? Yeah, and Trump wasn't in office. You couldn't pass anything through Congress if you tried. Some folks.
Just some folks.
Why couldn't you? So you can't fix a
Oh,
problem?
please. Okay, like
Can't
abortion
name
for the
any
past
names.
4
Oh,
years?
wait.
Yeah.
So wait, Donald Trump's phone call defeated your administration.
Yep, apparently.
You're not talking about the border now. You're not talking about your decisions.
Yeah, it's already not being discussed.
She is handing him an easy response here. Uh-oh. Oh. Sure.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you might
it's
see him almost
nice
be
to find
shot. Are you going to talk about the border? Oh. What? Oh, okay. Criticizing his
I don't
rallies?
think they do.
What
Does
the
that
fuck?
does that count as a playground insult to anyone?
Yeah, that does.
Yeah. I'm crossing
We
it.
allowed over 3 million immigrants to cross without getting in trouble over the next 2 years. Yeah, M4, exactly.
That's a thank you?
Huh.
Tch.
Oh my god!
Okay, Trump, she gave you such an opening, dude. Come on. Oh, damn it, dude.
Hey, it worked with Hillary, man. It worked with Hillary. Let the man cook.
Talk about Springfield again. They're not
Springfield,
putting it
Ohio?
in the news at all.
No. There
Uh-oh.
we go. God
Yes.
damn it.
Yes, the
Get
fuck
back
they
in.
are.
Get back in.
They're eating the ducks. She gonna pretend that isn't real?
Yeah. Not just real, but ridiculous. Jesus Christ.
He handled that completely wrong, unfortunately. Why aren't you fact-checking Kamala on anything she says? God.
We'll find out. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Cackle! That's a cackle!
Yeah, it is interesting.
Yeah.
In the country.
Dick Cheney.
Does she think that's going to swing anybody's votes?
I don't know, but Trump completely bumbled that. She handed him such an easy.
He could have destroyed her with that.
She
Yeah.
could have with her dodging the porter stuff.
Weren't these people calling Cheney a war criminal?
Yeah. You're
That is addressed.
you're the
It is
vice
being
president.
addressed.
You're famous for it, Donald.
Oh, Afghanistan.
Nice. Oh, Arlington. All right. Nice. uh,
$11 million. Has not changed in 20 years.
oh, God.
Yeah,
damn.
it's true.
Holy shit.
Still not
He needs
answering the
to
question.
talk about stealing and violent crimes being legal everywhere now too.
Yeah, he's still not answering the question though. How's it going to affect his deportation project?
Oh, look at her there. Oh, she wasn't happy with that.
Oh my God, they're fact checking him
Fact check.
again.
Let's fact check it.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, calls Trump a felon.
Felon. We got felon.
Well, there we go.
Economic crimes. Oh.
You don't like criminals anymore, Kamala?
Uh-oh.
She pretending defunding the
I'm gonna
police is
circle-
bad now?
I'm going to circle. Kamala says we will not go back or something close there.
I mean, yeah, she said going forward, yeah.
I would also maybe
What's your
include
plan?
this as her values.
Don't say you have a plan, Kamala. What is the plan? Agreed, which is why they elected Trump. Yeah. You're going off book here, Don.
Eh. All presidents, not just him. That's not what he was talking about.
Oh?
Did he do that?
Well, he says he's going to prosecute any election officials who did anything underhanded. So I'm circling that one on my card. I got a bingo.
Yeah. Nice.
Can I cross assassination on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. Finally. Nope. Values. Oh, she didn't mention values.
Maybe they should, considering your values on cannabis and the amount of people that got locked up.
Yeah.
You said you'd ban fracking.
You can't.
Which we now know didn't do anything.
The face.
You're not answering the question.
Are you going to disavow Biden for immediately shutting down the pipeline
Mm-hmm.
and for giving bad land?
Oh no, they're making more U.S. oil ever in history. That's what they're doing. Yeah, that's why it's so expensive.
Southern Gothic just said, girl, bye.
What does that have to do with your flip-flopping?
How about we can't afford them, honey? We can't afford them.
What?
Quit putting her business out there. Shut up.
Are the moderators going to hold her to a question at all?
Nope.
The cock sleeve has no values. Yep. But they don't exist.
What?
Oh, shut up.
Her voice is such fingernails on chalkboard.
Fuck off!
He keeps falling for this bait.
Yeah, well, he's not a smart man. Oh my god!
Does that sound familiar?
That is true, Kamala. Stop lying.
Up the roof.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it, Donald.
Losing it, bro. You're losing it.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yes, he'll say, go home and be peaceful.
Yeah. There's AIDS in the. I thought it was cocaine in the West Wing. Now there's AIDS. He said it.
Yeah.
Why are we even talking about immigration? Talk about how they tried to burn down D.C. 6 months before then.
I don't think you're going to win any votes with that. You'd be talking to people who are already voting red.
Yeah, I don't think you're winning any votes with any of this.
Oh, so now you're holding him to the fire? Why?
Yeah. All right. All right.
Oh God.
Yeah, same as AOC was, mate. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Terrified.
Oh Jesus.
Our democracy.
Oh my God.
God.
Some died.
Not. They were
Who
not.
died?
A guy had a
What lo-
stroke.
Like
What
4
law
days
enforcement
later.
officer
Yeah,
died?
yeah, that guy had a stroke.
None of
yeah.
them.
What law enforcement officer died? Charlottesville.
Go Charlottesville.
Oh,
What?
Jesus Christ!
Both on good
Where
sides.
they attacked a guy
Well, the good sides thing is,
and he
good
drove his
people on
car
both
too
sides.
fast.
Oh God. Jesus.
As there were.
The proud.
That is a fucking Reddit move, Kamala.
She's got nothing.
I expect that from a generic wanker, not from someone
Okay.
who's running for president.
She is handing him. She's handing him some great opportunities here. Oh my
She
God.
said the thing. We will not go back.
Yeah.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
FBI agents and tiki torch is terrifying.
she's writing down things as Trump's writing. She's writing down things to respond to. Trump is just sat there listening. I said at the beginning, he's not one to listen to too many things.
Let's see what he
He'll
does
go
with
after
this.
one.
She's
Yeah, but
handing
he's-
him plenty of ammunition here.
But he's not a politician. That's the thing. He's a businessman.
Oh, God!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
the auto
God.
industry.
Automotive industry, come
It was
on.
about the
bad.
auto industry, for fuck's sake. This is such horse shit. Are you going to call her out on these facts, moderators?
Let's chart a course for the future. Go on. Nice. Oh my god.
You lied 7 times. You guys aren't going to hold her to account for that?
Nope. He did.
What? How is that something that people can debate about? Jesus.
They didn't even look at the evidence. Not a single one. Mm-hmm.
Still believes. All right,
We're
great.
gonna go on the
Great.
whisker thing.
Yeah, lovely.
Good God.
Good.
What?
What-
That's not a
he's-
debate
was he worried
question.
about being
That's a
intimidated because he
softball.
was cheating?
What the hell was that? Do you think that your opponent's a bad guy? Well, actually, yes, I do.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he is debating Kamala and the moderators.
Mm-hmm. Free and fair. Okay.
Oh, yeah, only after Lester Holt.
No, they're not.
Name.
Mhm.
Give a name.
Oh, my God.
She is convinced she's winning this.
She's doing a hell of a lot better than him, I'll tell you that. She's not being fact-checked, and Trump's not taking the advantage of what she can.
Yeah.
Victor Orban. Oh, my God.
Oof.
He's getting a little bit emotional, isn't he?
He's very easily brought to this, and he's...
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, Israel. No.
I mean, does it count if... do you know what? I'm crossing it off anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah, it
It's done.
counts.
Yeah.
3v1. Yep.
It's because he was on a fucking holiday on the beach.
Oh my god. That's not. They weren't asking for a history lesson, Kamala.
No, let her use her time. Horribly raped.
Would you hold us to the same standards?
Great. How will you end it? How will you do it? You are? I saw Biden sitting on a beach the other day. A two-state solution? Wit. Okay, okay. You don't have an idea, do you?
Yeah, because that's going to work this time.
You will give Israel the ability to defend itself? Oh, interesting. There is no two-state.
I don't think she
You
knows
keep
what she's
saying
talking
that.
about.
Yeah, what? Explain yourself, woman.
I don't think she knows what she's talking about here.
That's a big question there, shoulder pads.
Oh my god, answer the fucking question, Donald.
No, let the man cook. There it is.
What a fucking joke. A lot of people said it's a 3v1. And what the hell are the fact checks on Kamala? Yeah, they're not existent.
No, they're not.
Not at all.
Well,
Trump's not doing
what
himself
they
any
believe are
favors,
facts
Tucker.
are the same things Kamala believes are facts.
Yeah, Trump's not doing himself any favors, but they're not playing fair.
I hate when he does that, but he's right.
Terra.
Terra. Yeah, that means
Terra.
Earth.
Terra!
Spheres
Love
of
that.
Terra. That sounds like
Yeah.
an
planet.
independent game on Steam or something.
That's literally
Yeah.
just our planet. We live on a sphere of terror.
Oh, you're not answering the question either. God, this is
No, but he's
frustrating.
pulling out some guns.
Not really. Ukraine's mentioned. Circling that one.
It's not what he said. Well, I did, but
Oh, he's trying to divide.
mm.
Oh my god.
Oh, dictator.
Yep,
Dictator.
yep.
Right, okay, yeah, okay, across.
I don't think he did. Drunkle, I think you can click off poverty.
I did really. Oh, Trump's doing a thing. He did the shoulder lean.
Yeah. I love when he does it.
I love the shoulder lean.
Yeah, we are in the APAC dick sucking part of the debate right now. Wow, they just let her keep going.
Yeah, he's so weak on national security and all of these things, yeah.
Immigration. Right, yeah.
Oh my God! You cut him off, but let her go on. Oh, taking a break.
Oh, halftime? Is that halftime?
Boy.
It's halftime.
Okay, all right.
Jesus
Trump-
Christ, right, yeah, but, right, scribe, go.
Trump's not doing himself any favors here. She is handing him so many easy layups on responses and counterpoints. And he's just rambling. He is taking the bait. When she started talking about his rallies, he couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself. She started saying some nonsense about her border security policies and was just handing him easy wins. And then she brings up the rallies and insulting his rallies. Like, no, my rallies are so good. Everybody loves my rallies.
It's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. What the fuck is...
Get
to the voting polls.
No, the prep team for Kamala gave her the best advice. If she caps off any point she makes with a personal dig or doubt at his ego or his success or anything else, he cannot help himself, and he will go for that and just ignore everything else that she said.
I think that was a very knowing that. I mean, she's a lifelong politician, even if going like the what was she before? What was it called? What was Two-Face? It's a prosecutor, but no, it goes Two-Face. Thank you, district attorney, right? Which is a political thing. You have to be voted into it, right? So she has been a politician for this time. Donald Trump, the only political position he's ever held is as president. A lot of people held that against him and said,
"Ice cream, fuck off."
Give it to me.
A lot of people held that against him and said, like, he's not got any experience or anything. But then, as he said, him as a businessman running America as a business, the economy was the best it's ever had. I don't think anyone here can actually. Yeah, it was. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, I don't think anyone can really dispute that. But she is this is a politician against a civilian in that respect. She does know how to rile someone up as a prosecutor and get them to say dumb shit and stop them from saying what she wants them to say. That's what's going on. That's not a presidential move because she's not saying anything about her policies or how good she would be. It's about, look, this guy is worse than me.
Yep.
Call to Girl for an Awoo said, have they cut Kamala off once? No, they have not cut her off. They have not fact-checked her on anything or
made her go back to the question.
Yeah, made her go back and answer the question.
Nope, not
They
once.
have done each one of those things to Trump several times, but not once have they intervened on Kamala, period.
Is anyone surprised by this, though? Because Trump is the one that agreed to this when he said, like, hey, let's do a debate on Fox. She went, no. This was him going to her saying, all right, we'll do it on your grounds. You want this rule. You want the fucking microphones muted. Okay, I agree to that. Any rule that he put forward, they went, no, in which case we're not going to do it. And he got called a coward for saying, no, I will not fucking kowtow to her.
Yep. But yeah, no, they've cut...
I know politics!
Gone back in a couple of times. And be like, well, you're not answering the question. Well, I'm going to ask you yes or no. Trump, yes or no, you're not answering the question. And then they've cut off the microphone.
I'm being told that Social Security was mentioned earlier and I missed it, so I'm going to circle that, and that's our second bingo.
Ooh. Oh, you got two bingo? I ain't even got one. It's in. You sure what I got here, mate? This is not looking good over here. Well, I mean, it's looking all right. What we need is some accusations of racism, which I think is definitely going to come up in a second half.
I think we've gotten poverty talking about being poor, saving up money for a house.
Yeah, not being able to afford eggs and bacon and everything else.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah. Well, I got sexism accusations An actual
Well,
sexism.
Sexism as in women don't trust Donald Trump from Kamala. Or he doesn't respect women's autonomy or whatever.
Okay. In which case, that's going to be a sexism accusation. He doesn't respect women's autonomy. Okay,
Yeah,
but like actuals, I mean, what I'm looking at here is like, coming from a straight white male.
Oh,
bang,
that kind of thing.
I'm hitting fucking actual racism, actual sexism right there and there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we haven't had that yet.
Yet, I love your enthusiasm, Scrad.
Well, I mean, we got another
Yeah, it's just
half
a
of
matter
this
of
thing. No, but
I'm having a brilliant time. This is one of my favorite debates.
yeah, they trained her well. They knew how to hit his soft spots, and so he'd be doing a heck of a lot better if he kept his ego in
That's the
check.
thing. Is I don't think he's doing too bad in this one.
He's
But the moderators are just
winning.
insistent on cutting him off.
He could
holding his
could
feet.
easily overcome the moderators' chicanery if he would just stick to her record and keep his temper in check.
Well, but this is also knowing that he knew he was
we're
going
back.
into a 3 versus 1 match here, you know? Wow.
Wow.
Oh, fake news? Can I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So glad you're here, guys. And you!
That's a decent rejoinder there.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's okay. That's not answering the question.
Oh, God. But how?
Okay, but how?
Yeah.
He's just gonna tell him not to, and they're gonna fucking listen to him. That's how.
He didn't use that break very well, did he?
No.
Go back to your corner, listen to your coach. This could be Kamala's half.
Good question.
Huh.
Bro, come on.
Win the war? What, defeat Russia? Ukraine can't defeat Russia.
Depends what you consider winning.
Well, yeah, surviving.
That is a loaded question, and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and then he's like, Trump, you didn't answer.
Duh.
Ah, horseshit.
Thank fuck.
Yeah.
Right, you're worse.
Give it up. What?
What?
Give it up?
So, are you?
They've
Is America
given it
in
up.
this war or not, Kamala?
If we just stopped sending the money, maybe the war would be over.
Is Biden's administration not also your administration, Kamala? Did you meet with Putin?
Was he wearing a tie?
And did what?
Sorority party? Righteous defense!
Oh. Yeah, that's why the war's going.
Yeah.
Yes, we kept the war going. We made it worse. Yep.
Ukraine was these people's worst nightmare 5 years ago.
Ukraine was Russia. Like, nothing would...
Yeah, because he actually forced them to actually pay their dues.
Gloves are coming off now, though. Oh, fuck off.
Oh,
No, he would not.
he's gonna redo what Stalin did.
Wait a second.
Oh, they're not gonna let him respond.
Yeah, NATO is a money laundering operation.
Oh my god, what are we doing? She opened the door, dude, every time.
God damn.
Yeesh. That is true. She did go in there and kept talking about bringing Ukraine into NATO.
Mm-hmm.
Did you meet with Putin? Did you meet with Putin?
And about how we're going to give him some more
Did you meet
money.
with Putin?
Did you meet with Putin?
Who built the wall, Joe?
You mean give money to our friends?
Uh-huh.
Did you meet with Putin?
Oh my god.
Who meets with
Kamala,
Putin?
do you understand that as President of the United States, you're going to have to deal with people in other countries that do not share our values just to make sure that we have our national security? Do you understand you're going to have to deal with Putin at some point? Jesus.
Do you know what diplomacy is,
Yeah,
Miss Harris?
exactly.
Okay, so they're not going to re-ask her the
Nope.
question.
She doesn't have to answer any questions. She gets talking points only.
That's what Trump has got elbow in to get a rebuttal.
Sure. Oh, finally.
Are we doing Arlington?
She took credit for it. Yeah.
You kind of had to, didn't you?
Ah,
And so.
No, you sent it to Ukraine instead.
no, we're giving it to Ukraine now. I had to make sure we're paying somebody.
What?
Um,
I thought the terrorists or the Taliban weren't terrorists.
I'd turn to her and say, do you understand what diplomacy is?
Stop pretending that means anything to you, you shill.
You just said that.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
Perfectly describes the candidate. That's true, Gator Guy. Thank you.
Oh,
She's repeating herself.
yes. Yeah. She's got
She's lost
three or
her-
four. She's got 3 or
We're
4
gonna go
sound
pretend that he
talking
demeaned the
points.
military again.
She's lost
That's
track.
the thing they always say. He said, "Suckers and losers." Is she gonna say it now?
She's not consulting her notes anymore. That was all fully improvised.
No.
Told him to stop.
Knock it off, Abdul.
Right. I know where your kids go to school, Abdul.
He's like, why'd you send me a picture of my house?
See, now that's a big issue, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, you want to move on?
Okay, next.
Ow!
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah,
let's talk
black.
about
I got black.
racism.
I got black. That's black. I'm crossing off. I got
Yeah,
black.
you got it.
Got black.
Uh-oh. Perfect answer.
Mm-hmm.
Oi! You get one question, dickhead.
It's interesting that she changes what she calls herself.
Oh, God.
It's just
Everything
interesting.
needs your
She
way to
can't make up
answer
her
that.
mind.
Uh-oh.
Go on. Go on. Is that a racism accusation there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's acknowledging her pandering?
How did they not coach
He's a
him
race
to
to white
answer
people.
that? There was such an
Guys.
easy way to answer that.
I've got a bingo.
Yeah.
Yay!
That. She is off notes.
Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
Of the people that admitting to killing that woman? Yeah. They might have been, but they confessed.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
I'll bring out the fucking tan
boy.
suit in a second. Jesus Christ.
No. Do we?
Seems a bit wordy for people who meet on the street, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah.
That would be great, but it seems like all we could talk about is
Yeah.
how bad white people are, etc., etc.
Drunkle,
Yeah.
you could probably click Asian too.
Are you feeling that?
Yeah.
I got it. Because I respect you.
It really is.
Just like Shelley said.
They did.
They confessed to killing a woman in Central Park, and then came. They said, "Well, we didn't really do it." Okay, well.
This isn't the best answer, Don.
Why doesn't he bring up her and putting so many black people in prison in California?
Because he's not a
Since she wants to
politician,
bring up
Shelley.
old shit.
He goes to his strength, economy.
Right.
No, not allowed.
No, you don't.
Too old?
See, that was too old?
Ma'am, your neck looks too old. You need to work on the neck lift like you have the forehead and eye lift, please. Thank you.
Oh, God damn, Shelley.
Look at her fucking
Jesus
neck.
Christ.
The facelift needs to go further down. I can't look
Her
at
neck
her.
looks like Trump's neck.
Jesus Christ.
Damn!
Startup businesses.
Ah.
$6,000.
Wow.
1 year.
$6,000. Wow.
I can buy that stick of gum I always wanted.
Oh, we can buy daycare for 6 weeks. Wow.
Yeah, how is $25,000 going to compare when the home costs $1.2 million that
Right.
costs $200,000?
Just buy an electric vehicle. No,
Yeah, and
no,
suddenly
let
houses
them-
cost
Oh,
let
that's
them
the
speak.
first time they've cut her off all night.
Oh, they let her.
Oh
She
boy,
gets
now,
to talk.
now- oh, I get to talk. I get to talk.
Oh, no way.
No, don't let her do it. Don't let her respond.
They didn't. Wow.
Good. About fucking time. Yep. It's still terrible.
The best people.
Huge people.
Beautiful people.
Come on, Don. Jesus Christ. Come on, man.
Huge people.
That's a legitimate answer.
It is. At least he took off the tax penalty. They brought that right back.
Were you asking yes or no? Why does only he get yes or no questions?
Supporting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Funny though,
God.
isn't it? Like, you never stepped aside and let fucking Bernie run for president, did you? Oh.
I doubt you barely remember them. Great. The great John McCain.
Love the great John
great.
McCain.
Boy, you know they love Dick Cheney now. The late great John McCain.
Obligatory McCain's tumor as a hero.
I remember when the Dames hated McCain. Is that what you mean?
That's called. Okay, they can't deny you, but they can make it so expensive you can't fucking afford it anyway, so what does it matter?
Also, Kamala, I don't think you're the best person to be talking about drugs right now, considering what you've done.
That was a Trump plan.
Yep.
I'm sorry, when did Trump say that?
It is free for poor people already. Good.
Ah. Speaking as a Brit, President Trump, thank you.
Private is cheaper. Obamacare, the cheapest plan I could find was $675 a month for just me.
Private is cheaper on the whole. Everyone pays for things that they're not happening, but also, he just said, waiting 6 months for an operation that you direly need. Dude, I'm laughing at NHS right now. He's completely right.
Yeah. Because
Y'all
whether
are
or
making
never.
them.
What?
The fires and all that shit.
Shut up.
It's true.
Shut up.
The space lasers, babe.
I was going to make an actual point there.
Go ahead. You're wrong. You know it's the space lasers.
It's past. It's over. It's past.
Oh, it's something like
Death
weather
rays
just
from
now
above.
started existing. Yes, advocates, fire was invented in 21.
He lost the jobs by COVID.
What?
Did she mean Sean Fein or Sinn Fein?
I hate when he does that so much.
China.
China.
What do you mean, these people?
What do you mean, these people? It'll be a bloodbath if they keep him in office. Oh my God!
Oh, a scribe is threatening America right now.
No!
Oof. Oof.
Yep. Got him.
Yeesh. That was better for Trump, that one.
There, yeah. He started off a little bit weak, but he brought it back towards the end.
It's all pretty weak. Now, again, she opened up the door for plenty of criticism, things that he could have gone after, and he just didn't.
He didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Scrap, yeah.
Yeah, she comes across looking much more cool and collected, much more coherent. That's not complimenting her answers or the substance of anything she had to say, but she's coming across as the much more polished individual.
I
But
don't
again,
know,
I mean-
man.
She's reading her talking points very well.
Yeah,
This
she's
is-
doing
and
a
that's
good
a
job at
lifestyle-
reading, but I think anyone watching this can see that it's really...
The Democrats watching this,
This
are
is
loving it. They're thinking
this is
Kamala's killing them right now.
a lifestyle difference there. Like, she's been in the business of politics for a very, very long time, and
No, it's true.
he's had 4 years as president, which is why he got voted in, because people said he's a straight shooter. He doesn't talk politics language. which people found very, very refreshing. So she comes out and she starts fucking giving it all of this and everything, and he comes back in the same way that, you know, either of us would respond.
But the problem here is he's not the guy he was in 2016, and by that I mean he has been president. He spent 4 years doing this.
Political experience.
And you can't get much more high political chops than being president of the United States. So at this point, after all of that,
have you ever been a prosecutor, Scribe?
No,
there's only so many years of experience you can have as president. You know?
I understand that, but she is bringing up things that he should be not only directly and personally knowledgeable about, but be able to refute easily one after the other. And he keeps rambling and bumbling and trailing off into other subjects and being baited into arguing about his rallies or this, that, or the other.
Well, he always goes back to the economy, doesn't he? But I mean that's the thing that he.
Yeah,
he knows the economy right. The economy is like, as a businessman running America as a business, the economy, and no matter what he said, you can't disagree with him. Inflation was at an all-time low during his presidency.
Oh, no, I know, but he's not sticking to those things. He should keep saying it's like. He should have kept to the first question they asked her at the top of the show. It says, "Are we better off now than we were 4 years ago? Look at immigration numbers 4 years ago. Look at them now. Look at the economy 4 years ago. Look at them now." If he just kept hammering home on the substantive, irate bear, differences between the outcome of their administration and the nature of things
in my day-to-day life now.
I know, so do I. It's great, isn't it?
Really?
I've had it infect people's minds, and so like somewhere, every time someone says the word substantive, they're thinking of irate Alex, which I take a little bit of pride in. But no, he could have had a much easier time in this if he would just stick to, are we better now than we were 4 years ago? She's the candidate of change, but she's a continuation of what is now. If he just kept hammering that, he would win this easily, and she'd have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I was at Kendo. Did Kamala get her "a woman is talking" moment? No, Trump took it from her.
Trump took it from her. That was funny. That was good. I like that.
Yeah. Does that sound familiar? That was a fucking brilliant. Yeah. Jesus.
That was brutal. That was a good one.
I don't think she's been the same this debate since he's done that.
When it came as arguing as just like, you know, two regular people in like a bar, Trump has fucking won this. But when it comes to an actual, a debate where you meant to have talking points and salient things that you're going to say, she has been taking notes. He's not. Yeah. He's just been listening. And I think that's why he keeps trailing off, and he goes back to his strengths, the economy and immigration, because he's forgetting the points that he was going to refute. She'll fire off like 7 in 2 minutes, and he can only remember about 3 of them. Whereas she is sat there and she's writing things down, and she's like, right, and I don't know, the fucking hosts are really fucking helping her as well. You know, hey, President Trump, yes or no, would it be better if Ukraine won the war? Like, that is not a fucking debate answer.
Yeah, I don't think they've held her to a yes or no.
They have not.
Yeah.
No, they keep doing that to him. But that's not a debate. There's no debating in that. That's saying, yes, do you agree with me or not? That's a Twitter argument more than anything, you know?
Yeah.
Well, the answer is, should Ukraine win the war? The question is, well, how do you define win? And Ukraine's never going to defeat Russia. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, okay.
Nonsense.
Who built the cages, Joe?
Thank goodness.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Did I?
Well, which one is which?
And the past is actually a better situation.
I'd take us backward.
We're not going back. Oh no.
We ain't go back.
This car doesn't go in reverse.
I will turn this country around right now.
Transmission's broken.
Opportunity economy. Why didn't you create it in the last 3.5 years?
$6,000.
Yeah, $6,000. I fucking jerk off with that.
She's got no script for this one, so she's got to.
She doesn't, does she? Like, this is a closing argument. She's going off book, bro.
Why don't we after 4.5 years or 3.5 years in a U? What about vaccine mandates?
You're very much still a prosecutor there, K-Dog.
You put everybody in prison.
What's that got to do?
Oh, you will. You will.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Jesus Christ, Jerry Springer.
People
Fuck
are not
me.
okay, Kamala. What have you been doing?
You mean make America great again?
Oh, Scribe. Oh,
What about,
bro.
what about the last 4 years?
There it is.
There you go.
Thank you.
About time.
Okay, let's not go back over it again.
Yeah, let's see. Come on,
Trump.
we've done
Let's
this.
not do
We've
it
done
again.
this, Don.
We've done it
Go on.
already.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know. That's how you get people involved.
He was on a good track there, now he's just going off on a blow. Okay. Well, it's more like an ABC News one-sided inquisition, but other than that.
Boy, oh boy.
David, I don't like you
Okay.
or your suit.
I'm turning off my feed. I'm not gonna. Okay, so that's the end of the bingo card for me. That's my 2 bingos for me.
Two
Let's see.
bingos.
Trump. Let's see. Let me go over one more time to see. Trump directly criticizes the moderators. Not. I mean, he did. No, I take it back. He did at one point correct what's his name about if you read a sentence after that regarding the fine people thing.
That's true.
So that is
Can we
that
say
is
Kamala's
effectively-
neck look weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kamala had a
Oh.
weird neck.
She's always had
Don't,
weird.
you
Freaking
said
out the whole
that,
time.
Shelley.
Yeah,
What the
you-
fuck?
yeah.
That was
Time.
you. That was you. Women
that was
hate
fucking
women,
funny.
man. What the
No,
fuck?
I hate Kamala, but
We didn't
her
get
neck freaks me out.
cocaine. We didn't get weird. They didn't talk about the Department of Education or tax on tips. Well, so that's my card, everybody.
That's
my
pretty
card.
good.
3 bingos.
I don't think he comprehends many women are genuinely scared, and that matters to them more than anything else. The healthcare issue is something I see a lot of women come back to. Well, that's because they keep reading.
They're
this
working
nonsense.
themselves up, and I see it on Facebook all
it's
the time.
people getting worked up by other people who
Right.
are just outright lying.
Outright lying, yeah. A lot of women have it in their head that Trump and Republicans and this Project 2025 wants to put everybody in like the Handmaid's Tale, and they think we're going to live in some kind of fantasy. And I've actually seen women that are saying, "Oh, delete your period tracker apps because they're watching and they know if you miss your
Oh,
period,
my
and then they're going to come and arrest you." Like,
Do you know
these women are scared,
that
but
is,
they're working themselves up into a frenzy over things that are not
that is
real.
so reminiscent of the COVID shit of just like delete your track and trace app because they're
Yeah.
coming after you. Like it's so fucking. Oh, put on your tinfoil tampons. Jesus fucking Christ. My question: Do we have a Trump is too old? Did that ever happen?
I feel as though it did.
She implied it.
She said
Do you think
she's a new
was
generation, and that's why I said her neck doesn't look like a new generation.
Yeah, she implied
it. You said it because you hate other women, Shelley.
Well, no, I said it because she was implying that she was young, and she's not, or she just has a face.
But I'll be the one to say it. I think Trump is too old.
I mean, he's old, yeah.
No, he is too old. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't mean that Biden was fit to run.
No.
I mean, the whole thing was just like, the whole cognitive decline thing, and then as soon as he comes out of the race, everyone fucking starts going off on Trump. Like, do you know, it's so hypocritical that none of the Republicans are saying that he's too old. No, it's hypocritical that you've just fucking changed camps. Look, two people can be hypocrites at once. You both fucking suck. Right, so all I was missing here was Hulk Hogan, Joy, an actual...
Yeah, they didn't do any of the talking points.
Yeah,
there was
Joy
no...
stuff was really surprising. And 9/11 is tomorrow. Nobody brought up like that, and of course the national security.
It's actually 9/11 is today for me, sir.
Oh, pardon me.
No, you're all right. You're all right. Okay. Never forget. No actual accusations of sexism, which again I was disappointed about. No 9/11 DEI white supremacy, which I was fully expecting. No accusations of actual racism.
No, we did have white supremacy. She talked about the tiki torches.
Yep.
Tiki torches.
And Charlottesville.
Completely wrong. Yes, Shelley. Oh, god damn it. Right.
We had our white supremacy.
Bingo. That is the third, but no Taylor Swift. Very disappointing. And no Zinos. That is 3 bingos on my part there, Scribe.
I accidentally didn't. I accidentally did not mark a 4th bingo straight down. I had as a result.
I had 4 bingos. Yeah. Stop the count.
So we got 7 bingos.
Just correcting the record. I had 4 bingos. That's all. Just saying.
It's probably got the most bingos of any fucking content creator ever.
Oh, after this series, yeah, definitely.
Well, you got,
three blackouts so far. I think it's only 3 blackouts in the course of the entire deal.
Still, that was a hell of a debate. Sin, I mean, who do you think overall? Who do you think had it? Like, do it like like at the end of a boxing match, points per round. Do you know what I mean?
Kamala definitely was more articulate, and had better control of herself. But Trump has never done that, so to expect anything like that from him, compared to the last Democrat on the debate stage, she was able to finish sentences. Yeah. So I think that's a very giant step up for them.
She was allowed.
I got to give it to Trump because, based on the fact that I think most people will watch this and go, well, how come the moderators didn't do this? How come the moderators didn't do that?
I wish that were true, but I don't think they will.
I think
agree. Republicans will ask that question, but I think Democrats, they're like, well, she's not lying about anything. Why would they fact check her? Because everything she said is true.
Yeah, she never got fact checked. No. She never
If
got
it goes in
help.
your favor, you won't question it. Just like,
they won't question it. They'll think
it's fine when the other team is fouled.
Yeah, like I said at the top of the thing, all this really, because of the mics were muted for the most part, this really came down to the stick-to-itiveness of the moderators and actually holding each candidate to account for the questions asked. If they'd actually held Kamala to account for the questions asked versus the answers given, she would have had nowhere to go. If they'd actually fact-checked her in even a mild amount similar to what they did to Biden, she'd have nowhere to go. But they treated her with such... thanks for sabotaging my commentary there.
I'm listening to you, bro.
Yeah, no, I see it. I see it.
He's really interested in what you...
Yeah, I can tell I'm maintaining your attention.
Yeah, by the numbers, it's going to go to Kamala.
Yes, definitely. She was allowed not to fumble for the most part. She was allowed.
Yeah, they kept putting the ball right back in her hands.
Yeah, they didn't hold her to account for her answers. The very first question they asked, she didn't answer. It was very reminiscent of the first question she was asked in the previous quote unquote interview, where what will you do on the first day of your presidency? And she just spouted off talking points and never gave an answer. Are we better off 4 years ago now than we are now? And she didn't answer that. And I wish, God, there were so many obvious freebies that she handed Trump rhetorically over and over and over again. Yeah. And he just did not pick up on it. He got baited into stuff. He rambled. I understand he is not a practiced politician. I understand he is not a lawyer, prosecutor, and so on. But after this many debates, after this much time, after being exposed, I mean, at least when they brought up the most common misquotes and lies, he was able to say something in response to that. But and the fact that the moderators brought those up when, I mean, they were so on fact checking him on his answers in that they brought up things that were demonstrably taken out of context over and over again. Especially that bloodbath thing. It's so stupid.
Well, go
ahead.
I'm sorry. No. Please continue. Sorry.
All I was going to say is that he squandered a dozen opportunities that were handed to him to really strike a contrast between what Kamala says versus what she has done or not done. And only at the very end did he highlight the fact it's like she says she's going to do all these things. She's had 3.5 years and hasn't done them. Why not? Because she can't, etc. She's weak. And the one thing that he didn't bring up enough, I think, is, or nobody brought up, is the fact that she's only there because Biden was demonstrably incapable of being the leader that the Democratic Party needed. And she covered for him for 3.5 years, obfuscating that and deceiving the American public, which would have been a great shot. And he never took it. Absolutely bizarre.
Well, I mean, in his, being handed these, she basically just given him massive targets for him to give throw a fucking verbal fucking speedball at. And he never did. But then, fair enough. Okay, he didn't do that. But also, Kamala was also handing him these fucking easy opportunities. Is that something that you want from the next leader for someone who's going to be handling fucking foreign policy and talking to leaders around the world? Is that someone you want in charge of that, who is constantly just fucking giving people low-hanging fruit?
I feel like she did that on purpose.
Well, if honestly, she did, it's a bold move. But like, if this is meant to be,
she would put this blatantly false shit out there. She'd dangle it in front of him, punctuate it with an insult, and then he'd be off track with the insult.
Yes,
but is that what you want from your next leader? Though I don't
want any of this for my next leader.
It's unpresidential, isn't it?
No.
Really?
Well, see, no, I don't. I see if it is such an easy thing to do to bait Trump's ego either one direction or the other. No, I don't want that in the president because that is that's like a tell in poker, right?
Yeah.
I say this. Oh, by the way, Mr. President, I love your hotels. They're the best hotels I've ever seen before. And everything's forgotten and suddenly it's beautiful. And then suddenly everything's forgotten and now he's being flattered. Just conversely, I say something that is completely an open-ended ticket to criticize me for, and oh, by the way, your rallies suck. Hey, my rallies are the greatest rallies you've ever seen. I mean, that was so comical. It was so comically set up, and he just took it. And it was such a cringe moment, and she kept doing it. And to her credit, it worked. It
kept working
because it kept working. He didn't see that he was being. Yeah, it was that was bad. That was. Really
I know. I understand. I think we're all agreed on that. But I mean, from Kamala doing these things, it's like, obviously, former President Trump took the fucking bait. Don't get me wrong, but also Vice President Harris was also the one who was putting it out there. And this is, if she does win in November, then this is the person who's going to be talking to leaders from around the world. Is that how we expect a world leader to talk to other people as well? To just be like, this, as I say, low-hanging fruit. Oh, come on, here you go. Take the fucking bait. Like, it's the whole thing was dumb.
Well, here's
what I'm saying. It was two dumb people saying dumb fucking shit for an hour and a half.
Well, here's the danger on both sides: is that if Trump's in the presidency, we already know what we're going to get. So like I say, he's the devil you know. If people are going to vote for him, you already know what you're going to get. If you listen to him,
apparently you're going to get a dictatorship, which it was very nice of him to step down.
Yeah, well, here's the biggest problem. Here's the biggest problem for Kamala Harris is that the people she's going to be dealing with are not Donald Trump. They're more like Tulsi Gabbard.
Oh, we love a bit of Tulsi.
And
just
they're
torpedo.
much smarter. And
Ass.
the one thing that I wish, God, it was such an open ended. I wish he would have looked at her and said, if you become president of the United States, you're going to have to deal with dictators. You're going to have to negotiate and actually commit diplomacy with people that you may not like to try to achieve the ends you need. I wish he'd said, I dealt with the Taliban because the Taliban were the threat, and I'm the president of the United States. And if I think that diplomacy is going to meet America's national security needs, then sure, I'll talk to terrible people. I talked to Kim Jong-un. I talked to this person, that person. Your government has talked to people across this world who do not share the same values of America because you have to, because they're sovereign nations who have some element or some part of our national security. So if you think that it's some kind of sin to talk to someone who is from a country or an organization that's bad, then you're not prepared to be president of the United States. That's how I would have approached that. Because
Jesus Christ, yeah.
You watch any president who shakes the hand of the leader of Saudi Arabia or China or anybody else, they're shaking the hand of an oppressive regime that commits crimes against humanity that would be unspoken of here in America under our laws and our Constitution, but they have to because they're sovereign nations. And we do, and as much as we want to think that we are, no nation is an island anymore. We're all interconnected. So yeah, Kamala's going to have to meet with Xi Jinping. Yeah. She's going to have to meet with Vladimir Putin. She's going to have to meet with, the House of Saud. She's going to have to do these things.
She's going to go to fucking Kim Jong-un go, your rallies are shit. Yeah. I don't think she is she?
And what exactly?
They're not.
Why didn't he bring up? It's like, well, you criticized me for meeting with the Taliban. How are you exactly going to negotiate a peace or a ceasefire without talking to Hamas?
Ain't that the fucking truth? I'll tell you what, no matter what you take away from this fucking debate tonight, whether you watched it on fucking ABC, Disney Plus, or even here on the Silent Sins channel, I think we can all agree, fucking scribe for president. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You got my vote, motherfucker.
All right, yes. Well, no,
he brings up a really good point that I didn't really think of at the time, but she had a very hard time talking about how Trump interacted with other countries because she just doesn't morally like them. But she's going to have to do that her entire fucking presidency because not everybody is going to be aligned with her and her writers' morals.
This is the thing that people don't fundamentally. Yes, we do not get along with and we do not agree philosophically, morally, etc. with many countries on the planet. However, if a country has a large amount of oil or a large amount of industry or is somehow interconnected with the global markets, we don't have a choice. There is a level of pragmatism that is necessary when you lead. It doesn't matter whether you're president or anything else. Sometimes you have to make a decision or work with someone you may not like, not because you want to, but because you have to. So what exactly is Kamala Harris proposing here? That we become an isolationist country that will never talk to anybody ever again in order to solve a problem if we don't like them? Well, then you're going to be closing yourself off really, really quick to everything. You're not going to resolve Ukraine, Russia. You're not going to resolve what's going on in Israel. You're not going to resolve China v. Taiwan, etc. There was such a gigantic opening for Trump to hit her on that, and she never did. And it was there. It was hanging right in front of him. It's like, especially that thing about like, oh, I'm going to negotiate a ceasefire. Like, so are you going to talk to Hamas, a terrible organization that kills people and innocent people? Oh, you mean you're going to have to negotiate and commit diplomacy with someone you don't like? And you criticize me for having the Taliban over at Camp David? That was such a low-hanging hit, and he never took it. So frustrating.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Are we expecting any more debates in between now and November?
This is it. This is apparently it.
So that was it?
Kamala
that was it. Usually,
has the ability to have 2 more debates, I believe.
She won't.
But I don't think she's going to.
She'll let this stand.
I wouldn't if I were her.
No,
Trump had
looks like she won this one. She's not going to
Trump had 3 with Hillary, I think it was. 1 town hall and 2 standing, I think it was.
Well, let's think tomorrow's headlines, hashtag Trump abortion ban.
Hashtag.
Right.
Yeah.
Trump sales tax, Trump abortion ban.
There was a lot of
opportunity-
sound bites out there that I think a lot of people are just going to run with. And let's face it, we're living in the age where people just read headlines and don't read the articles as well. So this overall, I don't think this is looking good for Trump.
There's the vice presidential debate, but nobody gives a shit about that anyway. So
Yeah, no, not really.
yeah, as far as this debate's concerned, Kamala comes out on top just for poise, clarity of. Well, no, I don't make that as part of my calculus, but I know a lot of people will. Poise, clarity of answers, even if they're not answers to the questions she was asked, and effectively keeping her composure. She never looked like she was shocked or angry or caught off guard. Whereas Trump was sitting there looking like a grump the whole time, and he was baited into showing his temper. And that's, some people might like that. That might be a selling point to some people as far as like professionalism during the course of the debate.
That's the word, professionalism. Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, I think by the numbers, Kamala's
well said.
got this.
Yeah, she definitely got to get a lot more of her points across.
And not being questioned by the moderators.
Yeah.
Is
Right, the moderators
really
were
gonna go a mile.
That
Moderators
really helped.
It really underscored just how well the CNN moderators did in comparison. These guys were so skewed that I don't think that they alone...
Jesus Christ, they were straight up fucking one sided.
Oh, I know.
If Ukraine wins, is that good for America? Yes or no? That is not a debate fucking question.
I know. But Trump could have overcome this if he had been more on the ball, and the moderators would have meant nothing if he actually taken the openings off.
If he would have been more Trump about it.
A little more Trump? You want more Trump?
No audience too.
Yeah,
that was so jarring, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, they didn't do it for the last one either.
No audience.
They didn't do it for the last one either, so that's still staying within the rules of the last one. So.
I think that's the Dems trying to keep COVID going.
Probably.
Maybe.
But anyway, I got to go to bed now. I got to work in the morning.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you. Everyone have a lovely evening. I will ask you two to hold on for a moment, and I will talk to all of you tomorrow.
Bye, guys. Have a good evening.
Thank you, chat.
Thanks for
good
coming.
night. Happy
Make
democracy.
sure to subscribe and Drunkle.